Hey everybody, Ben Frederickson here alongside Jeff Gordon, talking Cardinals baseball here on Inside Pitch. Gordo, no, none of that. We're here to make a demand of these Cardinals. It is past time that this team goes out and sweeps somebody. They tried to do it against the Padres, they fell apart in the last game. They tried to do it against the terrible Marlins, they fell apart in the last game. They tried to do it against the terrible Oakland A's, they fell apart in the last game. They had the Mets on the ropes, and they fell apart. Gordo, the White Sox are incoming here this week. I don't know if you heard this. The White Sox are terrible. They're 6-25. It's time for the Cardinals back at home. The natives are restless. Go out and sweep the White Sox. It won't make everybody grab their balloons and pom-poms, but it's what needs to be done.
Yeah, this team has slipped out of last place. You know, I said last week, I believe, that the goal one is to get out of last place. Couldn't do it last year. Finally, thanks to the Pirates, stopped winning games. The Pirates have sort of stuck a little below them. So they've reached one milestone. They're no longer in last place with about a half game. Now, can they get to 500, Bedford? This is your chance to see, as you mentioned, this is their chance, as you said, sweep the White Sox, get back to 500. But, man, my big concern is you got a whole lineup full of people that are all in a bad place. Are they all going to break out at once? Can half of them break out? Are the White Sox the team to break them out of the slump? Because their pitching's not very good.
If the White Sox are not the team to break out of a slump against, then there isn't a team to break out of the slump against. Now, they do have Tommy Pham, who will probably at least hit a couple homers in this series. That you can just put that on your scorecard right now. Tommy Pham is going to punish somebody and enjoy his trot around Busch Stadium. But you mentioned the lineup. Gordo, the only team that has back that up. The only team, every single team has more home runs than the Cardinals, including the White Sox. That's what I was trying to get to. The White Sox enter this series with 22 home runs. You go, God, that's not very many home runs. The Cardinals have 21. The Cardinals have the fewest home runs in all of baseball. Look, the Cardinals can score in different ways this year. They're not so home run dependent. They're pitching a little better in the rotation. They're playing a little better defense. But their lack of power is what's holding them back. It's their biggest anchor. Right now, compared to last season where the rotation was the biggest problem, and then we talked about all the other stuff around it, the biggest problem for this team, it's not their situational hitting, it's not their anything else. It is purely their power. They're not hitting the ball out of the ballpark often enough, and it's some of the big guys, the proven guys, who aren't getting the job done.
Yeah, great stat, Derek pointed out. When your slugging percentage is the same number as, let's say, the Brewers' on-base percentage, it's not good. Not good. In fact, you look at their OPS as a key stat. Everybody but Wilson Contreras, basically, in this group is below 700. And that is, you just can't. It's everybody except Wilson. We'll give Wilson a pass. Everybody else. And they got a whole lineup full of guys they've developed they were hoping had high hopes for. Every one of them struggling or injured.
Fifth time is the charm. I've got just the team to break out the big bats against the Cardinals. Listen, take it from Gordo. Take it from we have a pulse of the fan base. You need to sweep the White Sox here at home. You need to hit some homers while doing it. And just be prepared for Tommy Pham to at least hit a couple. Keep it locked at STLtoday.com for all of your Cardinals coverage. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. We'll talk to you next time.